Hello everyone. With this video, I'm going to show you how you're going to start lettering exercise number 2. Lettering exercise number 3 is going to be similar, and lettering exercise number 4 is going to be similar to the first lettering exercise that you did, number 1. Okay, so with lettering exercise number 2, we're going to be writing lettering. Lettering that is 1/4 of an inch in height. Okay, so let's read the instructions. It says using the space below, right here. Okay, create guidelines for 1/4 of an inch high text. Start from the left using a 1-inch vertical margin. Pardon me, using construction lines. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to be using our full-size scale. Okay. Full-size scale. Scale that has a 16th on the end, and from 0 to there, 1 inch. I've done it before. Okay, so come over here. I'm going to put my 1 here at the edge of the paper, and I'm going to give myself a reference mark. And of course, I'm using my 2H lead for my construction lines in my 0.7 millimeter mechanical pencil. All right, so I'm going to come over here. All right, I've already have my assignment taped down to my board, aligning it against my straight edge. So I'm going to bring my triangle over, holding it against the T-square with my left hand, reaching over here, and I'm giving myself that 1 inch. Good. Okay. 1 inch left margin. So I need a starting point horizontally. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make that 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to, at the bottom of site plan, let me do it this way so you can see it better. At the bottom of site plan, I'm going to put my 0 there, and I'm just going to make that 1/4 of an inch below the word site plan. Then I'm going to bring my T-square up. Okay, of course, again, we use the T-square for horizontal lines. So I'm going to give myself bring my T-square up to my reference mark, and cool. All right. These are construction lines, right? So guidelines, pardon me, guidelines, construction lines, same. So you should be able to just barely see them. Okay, good, like this here. So the text that I'm using, lettering, that is, it's going to be 1/4 of an inch high. So I'm just going to move this away again. Come over here with my full-size scale, measure 1/4 of an inch. Okay, give myself a reference point right there. Good. Bring my straight edge up, not straight edge, but my T-square. Okay. Make another horizontal line. And this is where I'm going to be replicating the word site plan at 1/4 of an inch high right here. Okay. Site plan. And I'm going to do the same thing for foundation plan. Okay. I already have my left margin. Okay. So I'm going to drop down. And let me do it so you can see it again. At the bottom of foundation plan, I'm going to put a reference mark there. And I'm going to bring this up here like this. Straight edge. And I'm going to, good. And then again, it's just 1/4 of an inch. So I can come over here, full size scale. Drop down 1/4 of an inch. All right. T-square up. Draw a horizontal line. Good. So now I can write foundation plan right in here. Foundation plan. Okay. So you're going to do the same thing for floor plan and the roof plan. Okay. So now let's move to exercise number 3. Exercise number 3. We're going to be using 3/16 high lettering. Okay. Pardon me. So we've done 1/8, we've done 1/4, and now we're going to do 3/16. Similar situation. It says starting from the left using a 1 inch vertical margin. Okay, we're going to draw that first. So just like I did here. Okay, and then you're going to drop down 1/4 of an inch. Okay, but and draw your first horizontal line, but this next line for exercise number 3 is going to be 3/16 away. Okay, so So 3/16. So let's look at the full size scale. Let me get my perspective correct here. Yeah. Good. 3/16. So we know that the smallest increment is 1/16. So 1/16, 2/16, and 3/16. Cool. All right. And that's going to be the height of this lettering. Okay. For living room, family room, dining room, kitchen, and bedroom. Okay. All right. And then that brings us to exercise number 4, which is similar to lettering exercise number 1, whereas you're going to be creating 3/16 high text, okay, with 3 30-seconds between them, okay? All right, let's look at that real quick, okay? So let me get, there we go. So the smallest increment is 1/16, right? And there are 2 30-seconds in 1/16. So I go 2 30-seconds and then halfway between right there, that's 3 30-seconds. Okay, so with lettering exercise number 4, you're going to be creating 3/16 high text with 3 30-second space between each row of guidelines. Okay, cool. Again, you're going to come in from the left and you're going to establish a 1-inch margin. You can drop down 1 inch from this last sentence here, 1 inch down, okay, and then draw those 3/16 guidelines with 3 30-second space between them. And after you've written all the drafted all the guidelines, then you're going to, within those guidelines, you're going to find a quote that you like, and you're going to letter that. Okay, again, the quote must contain at least 30 words minimum, and remember to acknowledge the author. And the way you acknowledge the author is just by listing the author's name at the end of the quote. Okay. All right, so now that's covered all 4 exercises. Okay, I'm going to go back to letter exercise number 2. I want to show you something because I asked you to. I'm gonna have to move this a little bit higher. Let me move this higher. Good. I asked you to letter your name at 1/8 of an inch high, using 1/8 of an inch high text, that is. So what I want you to do, I want you to establish a space between this existing line and where you start your name at 1/8. So I want that space to be 1/16. All right. So I put my scale here on the line, and then I give my reference dot at 1/16. Okay. Bring my T-square up. Okay. Good. Right. Oh, that's 1/16. All right. Cool. And then the text is going to be 1/8 of an inch high. All right, let's come up here, 1/8 of an inch. Okay. All right, so I'm a little off there, but that's the gist of it. Okay. Existing line, 1/16 space, and then 1/8 of an inch high guidelines, whereas you're going to write your name there. Okay. Cool. All right. So with that, I believe we have what you need